So the senior Rotax drivers are heading out on circuit, and it's going to be George Donald who will lead you off the line, followed by Luke Bate, two Jack's Motorsport brothers, from George Hart and George Allen. Ralph Youngling and Joe Fox will be your third row, from Ryan Hedge, Jack Spencer, Harry Bloor, Aaron Full, and Charlie Webb and Callum Ingray. Jonathan Rowtall and Lucas Ellingham from Elliot Pugh, Lucas Theo, Cassius Staff, Liam Nate, Ewan Richards, James Tester, William Forbert, Aaron Sarkis, Tom Pryor, Joe Galloway, Michael Morgan, and Alan White, George Robinson, Isaac Reynolds, William Ray, Gregory Davis, Neil Hepworth, and Lucian Joyce. Let's see what happens then in our final heat race, the third heat for Senior Rotax. The last chance for these drivers to gain points ready for their finals and the championship points. Let's get racing down to turn one, and it's going to be George Donald on the inside. Will Luke Bate hold it in second? Yes, he does. Jack Spencer and George Allen will go side by side. Round turn 3. Just about holding on to each other. Oh, got drivers going a bit wide, going through the Willow section, but just about hold on. George Donald and Luke Bate have got a pretty good gap so far in this race. We'll have to see who is where as they come round the final couple of corners. Jack Spencer there in third is being followed by George Allen, so the two Jack Dex drivers, formerly teammates in Aircar and now switched over to the Jack Dex racing program. They are in third and fourth. So as you come across the line, it is George Donald and Luke Bate who are together, from Jack Spencer and George Allen. Joe Fox is right behind from George Hart. Lucas Ellingham has made up 7 places. Watch out for Tom Richards, Tom Pryor and Ewan Richards as well. They've both made moves up the field. And it's the good drive so far from Jack Spencer. Jack and George both developing very well as drivers. George, who is a very aggressive but does take his time to think about what he's doing. Lucas Ellingham there and Ralph Youngling have made a move. And it looked like it was on Joe Fox. So Joe Fox dropping down the grid. And it looks like another move was trying to be made there by Callum Ingray. And it didn't really go to plan with Joe Fox. Couldn't get the move done. So Ralph Youngling is now into 7th, right behind Lucas Ellingham. Ralph not having the best of starts there, has dropped 2 places into 5th. These drivers are really sending it around the circuit. And who is that behind George Allen? That is George Hart. So the two Georges going together. Luckily we don't go by our first names. Battenbergs are out on circuit. And a problem for one of the drivers. That looked like Aaron Full, who I can see at Derek's corner. And the driver does look like he's in some discomfort. So I think he might need medical attention. Did not really see what happened there between Aaron Full. But I hope he is alright. Charlie Webb may have been involved because Charlie Webb is quite far off the grid from the rest of the pack, and he's actually gone into the pit lane. So something has happened between these drivers. So we are going to go around again for another lap under Battenberg conditions. And I really hope Aaron Full is okay. Gregory Davis has just come through as well, so maybe a problem with him as well. Joe Galloway and Elliot Pugh have had problems and have retired early. So I wonder what has happened there. But so far, it is Luke Bate who has taken the lead of the race. George Donald is in second, and it looks like red flag are out. So another stoppage to the event, and it looks like the medical ambulance will be needed. So Aaron Full, who is in some discomfort. God, I'm losing my words already. Ralph Youngling getting some stretches in. Exercise is always important. Maybe we should have done some stretches beforehand. But Luke Bate and George Donald are your top two. Both drivers for the Jack Motorsport team. Jack Spencer and George Allen, third and fourth. There's some of the drivers. And the drivers now being told to get back into their karts. So we should be going racing anytime soon. I'm going to have a little sip of my drink, and we'll get back to you when we go racing. Well, that was a really short break, but we're back and we're here at Kimbolton. It's Senior Rotax, it's Heat 3. We've just finished our red flag procedure and we are getting ready now to get back racing. It's going to be quite a small dash to the flag. 3 minutes left, and it will be Luke Bate that will lead us away from George Donald, Jack Spencer and George Allen, who both had really good starts to that race. So currently under Battenberg procedures, and then we'll get to a single fire restart to lead us away. So if I was Luke Bate, I'd be really slowing down now, wasting the time on the Battenberg. So the drivers warming up, getting ready to go racing again. Watch out for Lucas Ellingham. He's in that train. He's the third JDR kart, and it's going to be a battle between Jax and Jack Dex. Let's see what happens here. We're green flag racing. It's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. Lucas Ellingham, he goes for the move on George Allen, and he gets it done. So Allen is now going to work with Lucas Ellingham and try and catch up onto the back of Jack Spencer. Ellingham to the inside of Spencer. Has a look, can't get it done. Spencer will hold it round the outside. The two Jack Motorsports cars. This is their time now to get away from the drivers behind. It is Luke Bay. Oh, drive side by side. Jack Spencer runs off wide. George Allen will have a look down into the second to last corner. Couldn't get the move done. And let's see what happens into the last corner. Ralph Youngling makes a move on George Allen. Good move there. So as they come round to finish their sort of first lap after their little sprint race, it is Luke Bay who holds on to the lead from George Donald, Lucas Ellingham, Jack Spencer and Ralph Youngling in your top 5. Ellingham up 11 places. This driver has been through and through every car this weekend, and today he has probably completed over about 30 overtakes. So the driver for the Jack Dex Racing team, Lucas Ellingham, sends it round Kestra corner into the final corner, and is starting to close in on George Donald. So he'll try and pick him off one by one. Lucas Ellingham using the slipstream. Ralph Youngling to the inside of Jack Spencer. Good move there, gets the car stopped when you need it to. And that is a good move there by Ralph Youngling. Jack Spencer is now going to try and work with Youngling. Although Youngling in the Dan Holland suit is with Jack Dex Racing this weekend, so could call them teammates if you could. But Lucas Ellingham has made the move for second. So Ellingham has got past George Donald and has now only got Luke Bate to worry about. So this is going to be a battle to the line. Will Ellingham have pace to get onto the back of Bate? Ellingham sets the fastest lap of the race, 40.98. He's already 2 seconds quicker than Luke Bate. So let's see what happens here. They come through the first sector into Derek's corner. Ellingham using all the curb. He's a very, very aggressive driver. Is Ellingham, knows how to drive this car. Has helped develop the car for quite a while, and he is using it to his advantage. Ellingham rides the curb to help rotate the car. And as they come round the final corner, it is going to be Ellingham, who is still on the back of Bate. And as the timer ticks down, they are going to go around again. And I can see another 2 or 3 laps left in this one. So let's see what happens here. The final heat race of the day. And it's been a good one so far. We do hope Aaron Full is okay after his incident. But it's Luke Bate about to get caught up by Lucas Ellingham. Lucas is right on the back of him now. It is really close here. He is maybe going to look at this move. If he can sort one out, Ellingham will not go into the last corner, but will get the run out of the final corner. Is this the move for the lead of the race into the final corner? On the last lap, he goes to the outside, brakes really late, can't get it done. Luke Bate will hold it. Donald tries to have a look. Ellingham will defend it. Well, that was maybe one of his only opportunities for Ellingham. Will Bate have a look at defending from this and extending his gap? Ellingham will have to throw something out of the old books here. He's done many overtakes around this circuit, and he's got to try and relocate one and have a try again, but no can do, as Lucas Ellingham will come around the final corner. He'll be second, but Luke Bate will win the final heat of the day, and a brilliant drive by Luke Bate finishes in first from Lucas Ellingham. And George Donald, Ralph Youngling, a good drive there, finishes in fourth from Jack Spencer, George Allen, George Hart, Ewan Richards, Callum Ingray and Thomas Pryor, who makes it 13 places, rounds out the top 10